What's the most satisfying revenge you got on airline staff who discriminated against you? I was wearing scrubs after a 16-hour shift in the ER when I boarded my flight home. The flight attendant took one look at me and loudly announced, "Excuse me, you need to move to the back immediately." I showed her my boarding pass. She grabbed it and laughed. "This has to be stolen. There's no way someone like you can afford business class." "Ma'am, I paid for this seat," I said calmly. She rolled her eyes and called over her supervisor. "We have a situation here. This woman is trying to use a fraudulent ticket." The supervisor looked me up and down with disgust. "Ma'am, these scrubs are filthy. You're clearly not supposed to be in first class." "Actually, I just finished saving someone's life," I replied. The flight attendant scoffed. "Sure you did. What are you, a janitor at a hospital pretending to be a doctor?" The supervisor got on her radio. "We need security to gate 12. We have someone refusing to leave first class with a fake ticket. Please don't make a scene," the flight attendant said loudly enough for everyone to hear. "Just take your real seat in economy and we won't press charges." 2 security guards arrived. "Ma'am, we're going to need you to come with us." The supervisor addressed the other passengers. "Sorry everyone, we're dealing with someone who doesn't belong here." The businessman stood up angrily. "This is ridiculous. Some of us have important meetings to catch." "She probably snuck on during shift change," another passenger suggested loudly. The flight attendant was practically glowing with satisfaction. "See? Everyone agrees you don't belong here." One security guard grabbed my arm. "Let's go. You're holding up the entire flight." The supervisor pulled out her phone. "I'm calling the police. This is ticket fraud and trespassing." "Wait," the flight attendant said with a nasty smile. "Let me take a picture first. This will be perfect for our training manual." She held up her phone to photograph me being arrested. "This is going straight to social media." Someone laughed from row 3. "Faker gets busted trying to steal first class." The second security guard pulled out handcuffs. "Turn around, ma'am. Place your hands behind your back." The supervisor was already dialing police. "Yes, we have someone impersonating a medical professional at gate 12. "I can't believe the audacity," the flight attendant said to nearby passengers. "Probably stole those scrubs from a hospital dumpster. Probably high on drugs too," the businessman added. "Look at those bloodshot eyes." The flight attendant nodded eagerly. "Exactly what I was thinking. Drug addicts will do anything for money." Just as the handcuffs clicked around my wrists, the supervisor hung up her phone. "Police are on their way." "Finally," the flight attendant said. "Maybe now she'll learn that actions have consequences." The security guard started reading me my rights. "You have the right to remain silent." The flight attendant turned to address the cabin. "Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience while we remove this criminal." The supervisor called airport police again. "We need backup at gate 12. Suspect is being difficult." The flight attendant pulled out a clipboard. "I need to document everything for the incident report." This made passengers even angrier. "Yeah, we all have places to be." The flight attendant smiled triumphantly. "You're making everyone late with your little performance." Just then, I smiled calmly and said, "Before you arrest me, you should probably check something." The flight attendant looked up from her clipboard and rolled her eyes. "What now? Another fake ID?" That's when I smiled and said, "Before you do anything, you should probably know I'm Dr. Sarah Chen, head of cardiology at St. Mary's Hospital, and I just saved the life of your CEO's daughter 3 days ago. She personally upgraded my ticket as a thank you." I pulled out the handwritten note from the CEO. Her face went from smug to terrified in 2 seconds. 2 weeks later, she was working the ticket counter at a regional airport.